Hey poopers! Welcome to hashtag straight poop. I took off some grime. Yeah. So anyway, now I'm presentable. We're doing barbecue beef. I did a top round recently and had leftovers. So it ain't going to waste and the dogs certainly aren't going to eat it. So I slice it up, make barbecue sauce, simmer it slow, for about 40 minutes. Serve it on granola bread. Granola bread's great, Chicago brand. Anyway, come on into the kitchen and we'll go through everything, all right? Come on in. Hey poopers, welcome back to hashtag straight poop. All right, in this pot, I got equal parts KC Masterpiece and red wine vinegar, okay? It's not gonna be a thick sauce. So I'm adding some of my favorite sweet hot mustard. Oh, I'd say a teaspoon. Yeah, I don't measure it because it's only going to stick to the spoon, and I'm going to have to either, get it up, pry it off with my finger. So, yeah, okay. Now, I got some horseradish. I like horseradish. And it's the bottom of the jar. So, just plain old ground horseradish. Hot sauce. My favorite. No, they're not a sponsor. I'm not on their click program. If you guys click on something and I get a nickel. Nah. Okay, man. Worcestershire. Basically the only salt I'm going to add. And cracked black pepper. Okay, man. I'm going to crank this up a little bit more. It's always best because I manufactured 3 different flavor sauces. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. But if you really store-bought sauce, see, I'm using the leftovers of a top round. This is the bark. And I just sliced it against the grain. So, and then tossing in this sauce, It's good utilization of leftovers. The meat's already been smoked, so I don't have to worry about it tasting like true barbecue. It's got a small smoke ring on the outer edges. So, and the bark is very flavorful, So, yeah. So that's what we're doing, man. There's about, I like eating it on granola bread. It's a brand in Chicago. It's great, really. If you never had a piece of granola, hey, Peb, quiet. Pebby wants a piece of granola bread. She's not getting one. If you never had granola brand, man, you don't know what you're missing. Come to Chicago or the suburbs and grab a loaf. Pebby? Pebby doesn't want to behave today. She's been a terror. I don't know why. I think her and Peekaboo trying to take over as Mister's girlfriend. I'm Mister to the puppies. To the older guys, I'm Daddy. So, anyway, this is going to cook for about 40 minutes, all right? Because I want these flavors. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, about the barbecue sauce. It's always best to heat it, okay? Either in a bowl, maybe on low in the microwave, or in a pan on low, okay? You could always doctor it up in my cookbook. Oh, that's right. In my cookbook, I have variations and modifications. We've used AI and took the tips and hints and secrets from my cookbook and made charts. We call them pro tips. And there's a pro tip in there on my barbecue sauce modifications. Hey, what do you know? We're posting a pro tip in every single video from now on. Okay? And we're pretty damn close to 200 videos. So we've been busting. We have content, we're busting it. So anyway, why don't you take a look while I'm stirring this, and it's gonna go for 35-40 minutes. I'm gonna put a cover on it and let it go, and then I'm gonna put it on a piece of vanilla French bread. And why don't you take a look at one of those my pro tips, and then ring the doorbell, or no, better yet, knock on the door lightly, because Peppy's having a real bad day. Thinks she's got a red ass. I'm really not sure, but she had a ear infection, so, you know, I don't know. So yeah, knock on the door lightly. Larry's pro tip. Enjoy. Welcome back, poopers. I just got this cauldron here, and it's been on for about 30 minutes, and I like the way it looks. So, I'll move that to the side for a second. Now, I've got a vanilla bread sliced down the lengthwise, okay? And I'm going to simply top it with the beef. And I took the my bread, I wrapped it in foil, and I put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. In the last 2 minutes, I removed the foil. So it's really nice and toasty on the outside, and on the inside should be pretty spongy, and it'll soak up this juice. Yeah, man, I'm really happy with this. It's an easy way to reuse a roast, even if you did it in the oven. You know what I'm saying? So let me get some of this on there. Barbecue beef, made out of a leftover top round that we put on the pit, enjoyed, and had leftovers. And we're not going to throw out the leftovers, and it's really too good to give to the dogs, even though the dogs, you know, deserve it sometimes. I'm not a food editor. I was food editor. I'm not a food stylist or a food artist, but it does look good. Okay, guys? So, thanks for joining us here on #StraightPoop. Hope you enjoyed the chart, our pro tip. And we'll see you next time. My dogs love having you here. It looks like Peekaboo and Pebby are fighting over my love. Okay? I need every night to prove my love. Guess what movie that was from. Okay? Thanks, poopers. Thanks for joining us here at #StraightPoop. If you're waiting for us, you're loafing. Hang loose.